almost done. Yay, 40 hours. It is 6:23 on March 5th. I woke up early. I set my alarm so I can have all day to eat. I have 2 maple ice donuts and I'm gonna start with these, and since my timer already went off, let's go now. Super delicious. I really wanted to get Krispy Kreme or a local donut shop, but the local donut shop doesn't have their calories listed. I really wanted to easily be able to count calories, so I went with a lot of chains or grocery bought items so that I could easily track them. And that's why I know that this donut is 290 calories. I have 2 of them. I'm gonna eat them now while my pie is in the oven. Okay, so I tried fixing the lighting in here. It's still really bad, but it's pitch black outside and we're gonna roll with it. So I ate 1 donut and I have donut number 2 here. Super good. I absolutely love maple. I love yeast donuts, so. So my pie is almost done, and it's a cherry pie from Grand Traverse Pie Company, which is local. It's a Michigan brand, but you can buy it. They sell pies to go, and that's what I got. I probably could have made that 2 bites in retrospect. Cheers to the first 580 calories. So once the pie is done, I'm immediately gonna eat that again because after 40 hours of fasting, I'm pretty hungry. One thing I want to share with you guys is in preparation for making this video, I actually watched quite a few, and one thing that I saw was really common that surprised me was that people didn't plan for these. They didn't actually like put thought into when they should wake up and like how often or what they should eat throughout the day. And I spent a lot of time, some could say dreaming of this day. So I have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to do throughout the day and when. I've kind of planned what my 3 big meals are going to be, when to space different things out. I'm basically eating all day to get 10,000 calories, of course. And I know some people do this as like a full 24 hours where I could eat until 6:23 tomorrow morning. My goal is to finish at midnight, or if I stay up a little past midnight, whenever I go to bed, essentially. Another thing, my husband does not think I'll complete this challenge. He was very supportive of me doing it. He just doesn't think I'll be able to complete it. So let me know in the comments, do you think I'll be able to complete this? Yes or no? I did have a 40-hour fast. I generally eat 1 meal a day, and that's what I've been doing for almost 2 years now. I do have days here and there where I eat more than 1 meal, but for the most part I eat 1 meal. I eat 1 very large meal usually. Okay, we're moving on. So my pie is done. So there it is, it's a cherry pie. It's not too big. And so let's see, 6:51, Saturday, March 5th. And I'm hoping I can eat this in peace before kids start to wake up. I'm also going to be editing a video that goes out this morning. Well, not editing, but like changing the title and all that stuff. So I'll do that while I eat. So let's see, first bite, it's a streusel. It's probably gonna be really hot. Okay, it's very hot. I don't know if you can see the steam, but I'm probably gonna have to eat it a little slower than I'd like. It's perfect. It's sweet, but it's tart. And if you love cherries, you would love this pie. Their pie filling is much better than like a standard cherry pie filling. Super delicious. Now that I've opened the pie, steam is like coming out of it. So while steam is coming out, I'll tell you. As an intermittent faster, why I decided to do this challenge is, first of all, it sounded really fun to me. Eating high calories all day long and just like the goal being a ton of calories instead of like my entire adult life thinking of limiting calories, it sounded fun. 2, I'm a competitive person, even if it's against myself, so I wanted to see if I could do it. And then 3, one thing that I love to promote about intermittent fasting is how flexible it allows you to be. And I thought, what better illustration of mass flexibility than to show you that I'm purposely eating 10,000 calories in a day, and then I'm gonna go back to my fasting schedule, and eventually things will get back to normal. And if you're an intermittent faster on your journey, you probably won't have 10,000 calories in a day unless you very intentionally do it like this. And that just goes to show you have a day where you go to a celebration and eat all day long, or have a holiday with your family and eat all day, and then get back to fasting without being super harsh on yourself or worried about falling off the wagon or whatever. Like, enjoy the flexibility. And that's what I'm doing today. So I have hit a bit of a wall. I am going to finish it, but it's becoming much more difficult. I feel like that was a lot of sweet after 40 hours of fasting. I should have probably incorporated something that wasn't quite as sweet early on, because I'm just feeling a little sugar overload. But I'm gonna finish this, and it is currently 7:05. I saved crust for last so that I could try to enjoy the last bites of it. It was a little much, I can't lie. Okay, finally my first 2,096 calories between the 2 donuts and the pie are done. And now I'm gonna go watch Saturday morning cartoons with my son. We'll be back later. You can see it's 7:15, so hopefully I won't see you for a few more hours, because I think I need that much time.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing fine, how are you?
I'm okay, what can I serve for you?
And then what sizes do your Cinnamon Delights come in? I only see a 2-pack.
We have a 2 and a 12-pack.
It's currently 8:42 in the morning, and I'm still like too sugared out, so I really look forward to having a burrito and hash browns. And we're just in line now, so I'm about to pay, and then we're gonna eat in the parking lot. Everyone is still asleep at home except for me and Cal. Hi. Thank you. Thanks, you too. We parked, we have the goods. It's very loud out. But I have 2 hash browns, and I'm gonna eat them with mayonnaise and ketchup, and a Crunchwrap Supreme with 0-calorie breakfast sauce, and then probably gonna have some cinnamon bites too. So let's get eating. Okay, so I have ketchup and mayonnaise. I'll probably use 2 ketchup packs and 1 mayonnaise pack. Oh my gosh. This mayonnaise pack was pretty much pure oil. It was everything separated. Gross. You can't even see it on there. I was duped. We'll stick with ketchup. I'm gonna see if my next mayonnaise packet is better. Give me a sec. Nope, the next mayonnaise packet was not better. It's like squirting oil out, so joy. Really good hash brown. I've never had a breakfast hash brown here. It's really yummy. I almost did McDonald's, but I wanted to do something different. I've always wanted Taco Bell breakfast, and if we ever go anywhere like on a road trip, we never would pick Taco Bell because my whole family would want McDonald's or Burger King probably, and I knew this was my chance to get Taco Bell. This is a really nice offset to all of the sweets that I ate earlier today. It feels really good to get something greasy, honestly, in me. Just to get one down the hatch, even though it honestly sounds kind of gross, I am going to eat a cinnamon bite. I'll probably have 2 of these. I plan on eating a lot more of these. When I did my planning of the day, I planned to eat a lot more of these, but I'm still like sugared out. I'll have a couple, but they're good. Next, I'm moving on to my breakfast crunch wrap. And I don't know how many sauces I'll use. Let's say this one says, oh, it's appropriate. Watch. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Here we go again. Yep, we're eating more. So, this is a sausage crunch wrap, and all of the breakfast salsas say 0 calories online, which is okay. I just love hot sauce and salsas on breakfast foods. There's the crunch wrap. It has egg, potatoes, sausage, peppers, and then of course my sauce on top. Really yummy. Oh, I don't know if I said cheese. There's cheese too. Sounds good?
Yeah, I'm really good.
Okay. My son said next time he comes, he wants to get one of these. We'll have to make it a date. So if you're wondering, my buddy is very much still with me. He's right here. Hi. I got a 12-pack of Cinnamon Delights because they either sold them in packs of 2 or 12. And I knew Cal would have some, and then my daughter Elsie at home will probably like them too if we have leftovers, which I bet we will, because I don't think I could eat more than one more. Rescued by random water in my purse. I'm gonna drink it because I need some water. Okay, hash brown number 2, although it's probably more than that. This time I'm putting breakfast sauce on it because I just realized, no, I'm not. I opened the wrong packet. I want ketchup on it. Okay, so another pack of ketchup. So I have 2 ketchup packs, 2 hash browns, and a sausage crunch wrap. Then I'm done with taco. Oh, and a cinnamon bite. Actually, I'm gonna eat a cinnamon bite, one more first. And then I'll finish with this. It tastes like fair food. And normally I'm all about it, but I'm still too sugared out. Moving on to this after I got that down. Taco Bell done. Now we're gonna drive home, and hopefully the next time you see me, I'll actually be dressed and ready for the day, not with bedhead and in my pajamas. So I'll see you then. Oh, just for time-wise, it is now 9 a.m. See you later. Hey guys, so it's almost 11 a.m. I look a little more alive. I just got ready for the day. It is actually gonna be close to 70 today. It's like in the 50s right now. My son and I are heading to the park. He's gonna play and I'm gonna walk. I wanna stay a little bit more active today so that my body doesn't just turn into one giant lump. But on my way to the park, I am gonna get a Blizzard from Dairy Queen. And I'm also gonna have these in my pocket. They're each 400 calories. I will eat each bag. So I'll have 800 calories worth of gummy bears. I'll kind of update you as I do that. But I have my gummy bears, I'm gonna get a Blizzard, and we're going to the park. So we're just about to get going, but I'm gonna eat these on the way. I'm gonna start. They sound really good, and I've been looking forward to them. I love gummy bears. I don't love the orange ones, but all other flavors, especially white. So I have a whole bag of white pineapple and abnormal ones. These are anniversary flavors, pink watermelon. So I'm gonna go ahead and bust into these first. Smells like watermelon. Say goodbye. He's gone. Really good. I would love this as a normal flavor. Now that I've opened them basically with me throughout the day, and I'll just eat them. I think most days of my life I could eat a couple bags of gummy bears and be really happy about it. And today I get to. Off to Dairy Queen. So much chewing. About half the bag is gone. I'm at a red light, so almost to Dairy Queen. So we're at Dairy Queen, and their hours changed. They just have reduced hours, but Google still shows they opened earlier, so I guess we're gonna go to the park without ice cream. Good thing I brought all my candies, because I finished the bag, which is 400 calories down, so I'm just under 4,000 calories. We'll see if I think of anything better on the way to the park. I don't know, it just sounded good. But I kind of want to eat now. Decisions, because I don't want to eat too close to getting my lunch and then not be able to eat my lunch. We'll see. I gotta think here. I found one more. So you guys can see it's 11:22. Sorry, someone's taking trash out. It's 11:22. And since Dairy Queen wasn't open, I decided to get a Shamrock Shake from McDonald's. I've kind of wanted to get one all season and I haven't yet, so I'm getting a large Shamrock Shake. And then since I was here, I decided to get a Big Mac and get another 550 calories out of the way with that. The ice cream here was less calories than Dairy Queen. So you'll see what I got, and I'll walk at the park with my Shamrock Shake in hand. The freedom of eating all these calories meant when I had the opportunity to order a Big Mac, I did it. I'm gonna eat this before we go to the park where I'm gonna walk. On my way here, I have been sipping my shake. I will count this when it's finished, but let's get these 550 calories put away. Someone said he wants a Big Mac someday. He's giving it love eyes. Ta-da. So that puts me over the 4,000 calorie mark, and it is now 11:39, not even noon. I still have over 12 hours to go. Once I finish the shake, I'll be over 5,000 calories, and we'll be pretty set, I think, for the rest of the day, because I still have a good plan. Okay, we came back in the car just to show you guys. It's 11:57. That's what I'm listening to. But I finished at, let's see, another 800 calories down. I've crossed the 500,000 mark. It feels like it. I crossed the 5,000 mark. It's noon. I still have 12 hours to do what I did in 6 earlier, so I can take it a little slower this time. But I'm excited because I have some good food planned and more time to eat it. So I'm gonna take a little break, and I'll see you guys later at pizza. Hello, hello. It is 1:16. We are back from the park. I dropped my son off, made my daughter lunch, and I'm gonna open up my pineapple. What on single these. My pineapple gummy bears, 400 calories in this bag. I'm gonna start eating them. I probably won't eat them as fast as the watermelon ones, but I'm going to my next stops. First I have a Target pickup, then I'm going to get Mod Pizza and a crumble cookie are my thoughts. We'll see if I can do it. I love Blaze and Mod Pizza. Very thin crust, lots of toppings, exactly what you want. So delicious. I hope I'm able to enjoy it because I feel like I could eat. I ate so much pie this morning that amazingly a crumble cookie does not sound good, but I love getting crumble. I've only gotten 2 of them ever and I want another one. So I'm gonna try their cookies again and hopefully I can get it down after the pizza, after some gummy bear. Best, these are absolutely the best. Best gummy bear flavor, hands down. I purposely ate these after watermelon because they're my favorite ever and I knew I would like to have these last. If I have to choke something down, it might as well be one of my favorites, right? Although right now it feels very yummy to eat them. No choking down. Don't want to hit the neighbors. It's 1:54 and I just ordered my pizza at Mod, and then you can see we're right next to Crumble. I'm gonna go get a cookie to eat after my pizza. My pizza's being ordered. I will eat that in the store and we'll take the cookie to eat in the car afterwards. I'm hoping I can get them both down. I don't feel so uncomfortable where I don't think I could eat, but I definitely wouldn't normally go get a pizza and cookie right now. So it is super busy in this area. I hope no one notices me filming. I'm still like not the best at doing that, but I'm gonna sit in Mod and eat it while I'm filming. So wish me luck. Okay, so there's it's a blueberry muffin cookie, but I'm gonna get my pizza first. So here we go. Vegetarian, super good. Broccoli is my favorite pizza topping. Those last few bites were awful. But I'm done. $2.19. Now let's drive home. So I'm leaving Mod at 2:26. I still have my crumble cookie, which I told you guys I was gonna eat right after Mod. There's literally just no way. So I'm saving it, I'm going home, and hopefully gonna make room for more food because I've got lots to go. Wish me luck. I'm on my drive home and I have my last 4 gummy bears here, so we'll count those done too. I'm struggling. This is no fun, and even though it's, sorry, AC's on. Even though this is all food that I absolutely love at this point, I don't want to eat anymore, so it's been a struggle. And I still have like, what, 3,000 calories to go at least. Okay, so I'm back home. It is 3:33. I have my crumble cookie. I don't want to eat it, but I'm going to stay on track. We're going to dinner later. And I gotta get through this. So this is a crumble cookie. It's the blueberry muffin flavor. I'm not a big chocolate person, and almost every flavor of theirs had chocolate this week, and this one sounded pretty good, but it tastes like a blueberry muffin in cookie form. Pretty good. There's no joy in my face though because I don't want to be eating right now, so it would be better if I weren't already stuffed. I'm looking at the camera and I see how much there's left. So doing this challenge really reinforces an idea that even if you eat foods that you love in a quantity that is too much, it's not as enjoyable. So it reinforces that idea of one meal a day feeling of really enjoying your food once a day and having a window where I can enjoy what I want. It satiates me and then I move on. I don't have this feeling anymore, except for today. It is a good cookie though. The cookie is really nice. It's pretty dense. It almost has like an underdone quality, which I actually really like in cookies, so I like it. I'm gonna distract myself while I eat it. Last bite, I had to get close for victory. Why do I keep taking such large last bites? Ugh. Where's my water? Give me a second. Ah! Yay! I crossed the 7,000 mark. Now, I hope to not be eating for a few hours, so I'll see you guys then. It is 3:41. Goodbye. Okay, here is my last meal. My last meal, and then I have snack tonight. But it is, let's see. It is 6:56, still March 5th. And we went to Culver's. I have a deluxe butter burger with cheese and bacon. I have a medium fry. Honey mustard adds 160 calories. Cheese sauce adds 130 calories. And I know liquid calories don't count, but I do have a diet root beer. So this is my dinner, and I'm gonna get eating it now. My whole family actually got Culver's tonight. So I can't say I'm actually looking forward to this dinner. I'm just looking forward to it being done. I really do like the cheese sauce. Even though I'm not hungry, this still looks really good. I've had so many hiccups today. And that feels awful when you're full. I don't want to eat this.
Nuh-uh.
What do you mean?
I can't tell if you're pretending that you're in pain?
I'm not wanting to eat this. This last little bit here. 714. And I have this left. Subtract that proportion from my burger. Because I think I'm done with that burger. But I ate my cheese sauce and my fries. We're moving on. We'll move on. I still have quite a ways to go before my last couple snacks. So it is, let's see here, 11 actually on the dot. It's 11 on the dot. I still have a couple thousand calories to go. I really don't want to eat. But next on the list, I've had this before from Target. It's the brand Favorite Day. It's s'mores. The entire pint has 910 calories. So I'm gonna give this a whirl while I start the new Scream movie with my husband. He and I will each have a pint of ice cream. And then our favorites to have on like a home date night, chips and queso from Qdoba. That's 980 calories or 70. And normally I'd be happy when this happened, but like my favorite Qdoba worker was working and he always gives us a lot of chips. I came home and sure enough, he gave us like double the portion for each bag of chips. And there's way more queso. So I measured out what Qdoba lists as their 4-ounce portion of chips and 4 ounces of queso. And thankfully it looks much more manageable. So I'm gonna have my ice cream, chips and queso, and if I eat both of them, I'm good. Let's Netflix and chill together, shall we? Last bite. Okay, so I heated up my queso. I have my chips, 4 ounces of each. If I complete this, I will get past calories. It's 11:45, March 5th. Working on my last snack, chips and queso, so let's go. final bits right here. Chip crumbs. I did it, and I'm not eating again for days. Well, one thing's for sure, I'm never doing this challenge again. I'm proud to say that I completed it. Look at that, 11:59. I got it right at the nick of time. Now let's do the weigh-in. If you have a guess of how much I gained, guess below. But I got the 10,000 calories. I'm never doing it again. And I can't wait to get back to fasting. That feels so much better. And after the first few thousand, nothing even tasted good anymore. So I just weighed myself and I'm 10 pounds lighter, or I was 10 pounds lighter this morning. So I guess every 1,000 calories I ate, I gained a pound. It'll be interesting to see how that plays over the next few days, but we'll see. I'll give you an update in a few days. And just to reiterate, I'm never doing that again. So almost a week later, today's Friday, I did this the previous Saturday. I am still up 3 pounds from where I was when I started, but my weight is continuing to go down and I'm in the middle of my period, so it's not exactly like apples to apple weight. I understand, if you're a woman, you understand that. I did have major breakout after I did the 10,000 calorie challenge. That is probably the worst part of this to me, is dealing with that. I have enjoyed that my skin cleared up so much since becoming an intermittent faster, but as I continue to get further away from the 10,000 calorie day, which I won't ever be repeating again, my skin is getting better, my weight is continuing to go down. But I do feel like it has been a perfect illustration of the flexibility of intermittent fasting. I did something super crazy. I did the challenge. It was kind of ridiculous. But I was able to fast before, fast after, and things are returning. So if you go on vacation and you have days in a row where your windows are different than normal, you're able to return and continue fasting without ruining everything that you've worked hard to accomplish. And I know this isn't the same. A 10,000 calorie single day isn't the same as a week-long vacation, but the idea is the same, that you can kind of go outside the norm, live it up a little, have the longer windows, eat differently, and then return back to your schedule and things will improve. You might have some acne to deal with, but that's the price I'm paying, right? So if you're surprised I'm at the 10,000 calories, let me know in the comments. Also, if you're interested in seeing what normal eating days look like for me or my weight loss journey, if you're new to intermittent fasting to my channel, you can check out these videos right here. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao down and ciao!